Yo, what's up, my mullet shop here, bringing you guys another video, and this gameplay, well, the gameplay is not really important, but it is on Bootleg, Search and Destroy, and it's from a 5v5 GB with Redneck, Moho, Luffy, and Hawes, or Mr. Exquisite. But yeah, like I said, gameplay is not important, it's MW3, you guys have seen this a million times, and Black Ops 2 is just around the corner, so that's why I really wanted to use this, this commentary to discuss you guys with. So we're going to cover some Black Ops 2, what I want to see out of that game, and from what I've heard from like people tweeting that have the game, and from gameplays I've seen, live streams I've seen, and also we're going to talk just a little bit about Halo 4. I watched the MLG Dallas actually wrapped up today, and congratulations to the Warriors, I believe, are the ones that won. They were the first Halo 4 champions, so congrats to them. But let's get into this. What I want to see with Black Ops 2, and really the main thing that I've heard or seen from people on Twitter, such as referencing the fisticuffs, and then I've seen some gameplays. I don't really know who uploaded the gameplay. It's just like usually it's small YouTube channels that upload gameplays because they don't care if their channel gets banned or whatever. They just want to upload it. I don't know why, but I've seen some gameplays, and from what I've heard, these guns don't have recoil, and a lot of them. Or the SMGs and the assault rifles, they really don't have recoil at all. And the gameplay that I saw was from someone playing with a Vector. It looked like the Vector from MW2. I don't know what the gun was called. I've never played Black Ops, so for those of you guys that have played, whether you're over at GamesCon, you went to E3 or whatever where they let you play it, or how the GameStop had that thing in Houston, and then like that other place, I don't remember. My facts aren't really straight here, but if you guys have played it, then you guys can be sure to let me know what it was like, and if you guys know anything about this whole no recoil thing. Because from what I've seen from these live streams, and people have been live streaming, obviously they get shut down because you're not allowed to live stream it early, but from what I've seen from the live streams and from the gameplays, and people that have played on Twitter, the guns don't have recoil, and the problem that I have with that is it seems like Call of Duty just keeps getting easier and easier as the games go on. And I think the reason why they make that is to kind of help out the new player, the new people that come in and play Call of Duty. I think I've mentioned this in commentaries before. It starts out with Call of Duty 4. You play that game. The assault rifles that are good in that game, M16. Everyone used to bitch about the M16, saying that thing is overpowered. Oh, this is such a cheap gun. One burst, blah blah blah. If you go play Call of Duty 4 right now and play on Overgrown, Overgrown Domination Pickup Scrim, try to shoot the M16 across the map. I guarantee that half you people struggle with it. It's not as easy as you think it was, because now what you have is ACRs and MP7s and guns like that are laser beams. These guns that you can just hold the trigger down and spray and get multiple kills at a time. Look at that. I just shot that guy from down the street. Why was that so easy? If this was a game like Call of Duty 4, even MW2 had a little bit of recoil to it. I mean, not as far as the ACR in that game went. The ACR was a damn laser, but the SMGs had at least some recoil, UMP and stuff like that. But this game, you shouldn't be able to shoot people from long range with an SMG unless you're burst firing. And really, in Call of Duty 4, the MP5, if you wanted to shoot someone long range, you had to like tap shoot it and hit them with a couple bullets and maybe get lucky to kill them. But I just think that I see these no recoil gun games, and it kind of makes me mad. It makes it see that Call of Duty is getting easier, and it proves the point that that Halo players say Call of Duty is such an easy game to pick up. But then again, it does bring a new competitive aspect to the players that that aren't maybe they're not as good as MW3. They can come into Black Ops 2 and get a team together, and the gun skill is not a gap anymore. There's not really that big of a gap where the guns aren't hard to shoot. It's not hard to control the recoils because there is none. So if that is true and there's really no recoil, and from what I've seen, it looks pretty ridiculous. Hopefully it's just theater mode, like I'm saying, but from what I've seen, it does look ridiculous. But it can help with the competitive aspect and make there's no gun skill gap and the smart gap where they get rid of the gun skill, and it's more about what your team strats are, how you set up, they're just smarts of the game. The spawn points, what you know about the game instead of what you know about the game and the skill. Now it does take some aspect out of being a pro player, but then again you might see a lot more people compete at the higher level, and there might be more teams that just come out of nowhere and show you. And you might just see these random teams and random players that become superstars in the game. So I guess it can be good in that point. whatever it is, it's Call of Duty, and we're usually all mindless to Call of Duty, and we're in a trap, and we're probably all going to play it and buy it. I'm going to buy it, of course, so I'm going to play it, and probably play it competitive. Even if there isn't MLG, I'll probably still play it, and post YouTube videos, and talk about how shitty the game is. Usually everyone does that about 3 months into the game, so it's Call of Duty. We're all used to it. But I did want to talk about Halo 4. I saw Halo 4. I watched the live stream. If you guys don't know, Halo 4 comes out, today is Sunday. I believe it comes out Monday night at midnight, I guess Tuesday morning. But it does come out tomorrow. I want to say, I'm not 100% sure about that, but it was on the MLG stream and I watched it, and part of me was kind of disappointed because no one was using the battle rifle, and that's supposed to be the big thing about Halo 4 is the battle rifle's back, but everyone was running the DMR, and there was sprinting, and there was jetpacks, but it definitely, to me, it definitely looked a lot better than Reach. I don't know why. Maybe that's just because Reach, I really never watched any MLG streams because most of the time I was at the events for Black Ops, so I really never got a chance to watch any Reach. But to me, watching the Halo 4, it kind of, instead of it, besides it being like just looking at the crowd and seeing everyone sitting on the floor and chanting for chairs and just feeling bad for those people that were there, it was kind of had like an adrenaline rush to it, kind of like Halo 3. Like I miss watching Halo 3 streams. I don't care how nerdy that sounds. I used to like watching the actual Halo 3 streams, and I thought it was entertaining. They did kind of bring that back to a little bit of Halo 4. I like how they have Puckett back. I think he's a good commentator. Commentators are a big part of the streaming atmosphere, and I think hopefully Black Ops 2 is on the circuit. They do bring in a good commentator. I'm gonna mention some. Fwiz, he's a good commentator. Golden Boy, Corey Dunn. He did a good job for Black Ops. He didn't really have the knowledge of the game, but he did have the voice for it. Hastro, he's always a good commentator. And people like that. So, I'll leave you guys in that. What do you guys think about Halo 4? If you guys have seen, let me know what you guys think about Halo 4. If you guys have seen any Black Ops 2 gameplay, what do you guys think about the recoil and how the game looks? So far, I've seen zombies on live streams. I haven't really seen any live streams of people playing. I've just seen videos. So, let me know what you guys think about that. And then last but not least, who do you think, if Black Ops 2 goes to MLG major events, who do you think should be the commentators? And so far, the ones that come off the top of the mind, like I said, Fwiz, Hastro, Golden Boy. There's a guy that does a show on, he commentates a little bit, the Turbo Show. And he does he like commentates M gameplays. Holiday Doc. You got Corey Dunn. Multiple people. Just let me know what you guys think in the comments, and please don't say some big name YouTuber. But if you guys liked the video, don't be sure to click the like button. Don't be sure, but be sure to click it if you guys liked it. And as always, this is your boy Sharp. I'm out. Peace.
Haha, yo, thanks for watching the video. If you guys want to check out my previous video, click the top left. If you guys want to check out a random video, click the top right. Haha, it's your boy Robert Catsass and Walsh. I'll catch you guys on the next video.
Thank you guys for watching. As always, be sure to click the like button. If you're not subscribed, then click the subscribe button. And if you're not following me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter at FierceSharp. It's your boy Sharp. I'm out. Peace.